Hi everyone, welcome to Tonic Live with me, Owain.
And me, Alison.
What is Tonic Live? If you haven't joined us before, Tonic Live is live tutorials with Alison, and I go through your questions and suggestions on my phone here. So if you haven't joined us for a live tutorial before, all you have to do is write in the comments section. So if you join us on YouTube as well, which we're live on, if you write in there, you say, oh, hello, or say where you're from, or say a thing you're making on at the moment, or questions for us, because we can go through your questions as well here.
Yeah.
Just write in there and we'll be able to get back to you. Today, what we're going to be doing is, so we did a bit of a Z card with Karen the other day, and we thought, oh, okay, you guys like that. We wanted to show you something that's gonna, I think that blew some minds, but I think this is, are you seeing that, Dan?
Sorry.
That was my big reveal, and Dan just...
Dan missed it.
There we go, right? So if Dan can show it, look at that. So that is, what we're dubbing, what are we doing? A Z fold. Pop-up celebration card. So the Z Fold pop-up celebration card. If you can think of another, because whenever we come up with these cards, you guys come up with other names for them, or I've always called it another card. So we've got that, and that's what we're working towards today. Other news, me and Dan are going to be at the NEC. Ali will be at the NEC too.
I will.
Me and Dan will be doing a live show. I think we'll be with Jodie on a stand doing a bit of a live show. You're going to be on the Crafty Devil stand working away, so come over and chat, and you'll see us all there if you're there on Saturday. Be sure to say hello to everyone, and we'll be announcing the competition there as well. So even if we can't do the live there, and we can't do it, because technically Dan is working around the clock, right, to get it going, right? And if we can't get it going live there, what we're going to do is we'll end up just recording it and we'll play it out so you can watch everything back, you won't miss anything, and you'll hopefully enjoy the chat there. So that's what's happening. That's Saturday at the NEC in Birmingham. So if you're in the US, that's in the NEC Birmingham, so the middle of the UK, that's where we're going to be. And
also known as the Midlands.
Also known as the Midlands. The middle of the UK to some, Midlands to others. So and that's all for admin basically today.
Nouveau competition. We'll be announcing.
I'd said.
Yeah.
Thanks for paying attention, Dan.
Yeah. Make sure these new microphones work.
Yeah. If we are a little quieter today, we've changed the mics up to see. Hopefully, it gives us a clearer sound. Go on, Ali. Say you've been a bit quiet. Say something.
I'm always quiet. You know that.
She's always focused on the tutorial. Doesn't let this admin get in a field of vision, right? Unlike me, right? But yeah. So hopefully these work. If they are a bit quiet, you just turn up your speakers a little bit, and we may be able to change it up for next week. But we're getting them ready for the show, so we can do a bit of kinetic movement and getting out to the crowd. So hopefully it's working today and it's all clear and you can see everything. But just let us know what in there. So that's how we do. We work on your feedback. So Ali, take us away, Al.
Okie dokie. Right. So this is what we're going to do today. And basically, I go from my starting point. My starting point was an A3 card, cut in half lengthways. So the measurement I've taken it to there is, I got to think now, 5 3/4 inches. So it's a tiny little bit under the halfway mark. But I thought it would be easier for making layers and everything then. So here's my base, which that would be our length of A3 card. So I folded it in half. That would be an A4 width of a card. Let me just move that out the way.
Yeah.
And then I've got a half fold in the centre. So that would be your A6 fold. The dies I'm using today, I've popped them all in front of me here. I've got our diamond layering dies.
Yeah, came up fairly recently. We've got the champagne bottle.
The champagne bottle.
Links in the description.
Yeah.
Champagne flute. And the birthday presents. They're all from the Celebrations Rococo range that has recently been launched.
Yeah, and everything that we use today, including the links to the product codes, so how you can find them and find them out there, they're all in the description. So we put them in the description below, so you can have a cheeky check there now. If you want to just have a look, we'll wait. Don't say anything. We'll wait. But you can go and look there, and you can find out. You can check, for the products. If it's got a code after the UC, I've mentioned it a few times on the shows, so it'll be a few numbers followed by an E code. If you type that in, followed by Tonic, you can usually find it in the trade. So as long as it's out there and it's not exclusive to Create and Craft anymore, you can find it in the trade and get hold of those. I know, so Sharon's asked a question here, where can I buy the bottle wraps, as most are sold out. So I'll get back to you on that one, Sharon, and be able to find something for you. But yeah, carry on, sorry.
That's okay. And then we've also got our birthday wishes die, which is one of our miniature moments.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can put those to one side. and we'll move on to the
Class,
card.
man.
So, yeah, do you want to move that bit closer?
Yeah, I think we're not
There we
central. I think we did a
Shop there.
little bit extra.
Oh, we moved it out. didn't
Plenty
we,
of
last
clutter.
week?
Hopefully this is me. I know
Sorry.
a lot of you have got cluttery like craft rooms, and that's what it's
Yeah.
about. I think a lot of
Put
for
that
a lot
over
of
there
you.
if you want to.
Yeah, that looks good.
All right.
Yeah.
So we've got our A3, as I've said, and it's folded. So I've done some layers. I've done all my cutting ready for today because it takes a little bit of time just to pop everything into place. So any questions you've got to ask, just message them
Yeah.
all in. So I've cut a piece of black card, which I'll give you the measurements now. This will be in inches, I'm afraid.
These are, this is our tonic glass. I think a lot of you may have it. You see it a lot in tutorials on YouTube. So if you watch on YouTube, crafters across the world, they're using this. We'd like to know though, what do you guys work in? Do you guys work in, inches,
Yeah,
or do you,
inches,
do you work
centimetres.
in, centimeters?
Let us know.
Let us know what you work in, because that's what our engineer. That's what he wants to know. What you
Yeah.
what you guys do. So what works best for you.
As you know, I'm still an inches girl.
Yeah.
So this is 7 3/4 inches by, I'm sort of doing it back to front here because I've got 0 to 6 and then 0 to 6 that way. So that's why I'm a little bit longer doing it. So this is 5 3/8 for the black layer. So I've taken it down 1/2 inch then for the cream layer. And this will go on the inside of my card. So again, as you've seen every week, it's the funky glue
They
again.
call us the tonic trio, but I think it's the tonic quartet,
It's
including
got to
the
be including the funky
including
glue.
the funky glue.
So it's just a little bit of glue on the back. I don't know whether I've told you before. I mean, I always used to be a double-sided tape girl.
You said you were an
couldn't be-
inches girl. I don't know. Can you be all these types
Oh,
of
I
girls?
can be all sorts of girls.
She's whatever you want her to be. I've always been a double-sided tape girl.
Always used double-sided tape until I went back to a couple of cards that I had made years before. And they were all kind of falling apart. And the tape had dried out. And that
Yeah.
put me off using double-sided tape in my cards then. So I've done exactly the same layer then for the front. So I will give you the measurements of this. This is, hold on a sec. This is 3 7/8 by 5 3/8. And that's for the black layer. So that's 4, what did I say? It was 3 7/8 by 5 3/8. And then you take it down 1/2 inch then for the cream layer.
If a lot of you, are interested, want to make along with this class, and you weren't quite, sure of the measurements, we'll do our best to make it as clear as we can on here. We can potentially do a blog post or something like that for you, and
Yeah.
and have it update, sheet by sheet. Because I know when we did the twist and pop, I think it was a few weeks ago, because Nikki had, I think, we put that forward, to do that, and she'd done a blog post to go along with it, and it went down really well, the card. There you go.
Okay, so that would be, that's the starting of the card there. That's the Z fold bit, basically.
I'll do some highs and just say hi to people who are joining us. So Sharon, that message, I'll get back to you on that one and find out if we can try and find somewhere where you can get the bottle wraps. Sue here, hello from a sunny, dry and chilly Fareham. Hope everyone's well. Yeah, everyone's well. And what's the weather like?
It's cold.
It's getting chillier.
It's getting wintry.
It's getting wintry. I think it's a shame that you can't see it. We should have some sort of shot we do, because it's always just us describing. We just it could be like, we could be in this. You could be in Mallorca every week, and they wouldn't
We're
really
not
know.
in
But trust me,
Mallorca this week.
we're not.
We're not.
But Victoria says, "Wow, fab card, Ollie. I'm watching you from the cars, hubby is shopping, and I could not miss my tonic fix."
Oh, bless you.
I think a lot of people do that, like remote viewing something else. But I think if you're sitting in your car, just chilling and watching, that's the beauty of iPhones and everything, and tablets. You can just sit and watch in the car. Mandy Bird, hello Mandy. Mary Wilkie, this looks interesting. Yeah, I hope you.
Hopefully.
I'll show the card again. This is what we're working towards. So it's a Z fold pop-up celebration card. So there you go.
Just wrap your head around that one. That's,
We like to add a little bit of difference.
Yeah, so we're giving it, tweak on the Z fold. So there's like plenty, still to come on that. I've got who have we got? Was it say Mandy Bird? Yeah, watching in Cleethorpes. So hello to Cleethorpes. Mandy Bird card looks great. Be meaning to have a go at one of these. Yeah, definitely. We've got a Tonic Live chat group. Always mentioned on the show. It goes alongside these shows. And it's just a, like your chatty craft groups that you guys have. It's just like our version of that, where you can upload your cards and photos, and we can just show them on the show. 'Cause we've got another show on Friday. We do Tea Time with Tonic, where we show off your cards. Then, so plenty to see there. So join that group if you can. It'll be in the links above, so you'll be able to go in. And we'd love to see you have a go. We'd love to see all of you have a go.
Definitely. So when I first started the card, I folded the whole of the A4 card. So the A3 card, sorry. I didn't cut anything off it. So I folded it into half, so we had A4. And then I scored it again on the A5 half fold line. Yeah. All right. So I cut that at 5.5 inches, but I cut another piece as well, exactly the same, at 2.5 inches. So the folds on here are exactly the same as the front. But what you do with this, you turn it around. So your fold goes opposite to the front. And that basically is how you do a Z fold card. So I've got a little bit of our Indian papers, our little cotton papers here. I just thought they were so pretty.
Yeah. We've seen a few... Yeah, so handmade. We've seen a few variations on this type of paper. It's like just a quality.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Adds so much texture to your project. So you've probably seen projects all out there, especially with this sort of gildy flakes or gold. Yeah. Bit of decadence, bit of something to it, a bit of luxury to your cards.
Definitely.
It can do so. And there's a few variations that you've probably seen a few of them out there. But search them. Yeah, there's the handmade papers from Tonic Studios.
Okay, so the black card on here is 2.25 inches, because each time I've gone down 1/4 inch. And then I've gone down another 1/4 inch. I've left a gap. And I'll tell you why I've left the gap. It's because it makes it easier to fold. So on each bit, you've got a little bit to trim off. So my folds will still stay there.
But you don't see that on the fold because it's...
You don't, because it's exactly on the fold. Because folding, you've got 3 layers of card here, and it's going to be very difficult. If you made it with paper, it would be easier to fold. But because you've got layers of card, it makes it quite difficult.
I think there's a comment there, Al. Do you see?
What does it say there? Don't call them in... Oh, right.
Yeah, so we got that there. I think there's a comment. I'm going to go through the comments here. If you go up a bit. Good afternoon, Owain and Alison. Yeah, I can read them, so say don't call. I'm dying to try the Nouveau glue pens. Oh, hi from the Stampin' in NS. Good afternoon, Owain and Alison. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Do you have craft shows in Miami? No, I don't. I'd love to do craft show in Miami.
Oh, wow.
By request.
We'll come over.
Tell the bosses.
Come over.
We're going to Miami. Right?
We're happy.
Yeah, we're based in the UK. So we're based in South Wales. So in the UK. Yes, so yeah, quite far away. Honestly, but I think as we expand,
it's only about what, 6 hours?
Only 6 hours. It's not too far. Like Tonic Studios is expanding across the across the world at the moment. So in the US, we're expanding, and I think we're going to got representative in CHA. We're going to be going to that show, out there as well. So we are, Sunday we hopefully will have a Tonic Live from Miami. That would be that with the Tonic Trio. I love you. Yeah. 2 seconds.
Sorry,
no, I love your videos, but yes, it would be great to have everything in inches. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of people are inches girls out there. There's a lot of inches
we are an inch girls.
And we
did do centimetres when I was in school.
Yeah, I've always been, centimetres has just always been, in the UK, I think, like 5 foot, you do your height, 5'9", like that's my height. For my vital statistics, if you want to buy...
build a page of information about Owain.
I was going to say, if you want to buy me a gift, but I was like, what kind of gift could you buy knowing someone's height?
5'9" is a giant by the side of me.
Okay.
I don't know.
5'2" is a giant by the side of me.
I know. Ali, 5'2". Dan, taller than you think.
5'2", I'm not even that.
6. What?
6. You don't know your own height. Come on.
Oh, wow.
Never thought of it. Doesn't bother me.
It's never been an issue.
Only people of 5'9". We care, I guess, a little bit more about.
5'9", my God, that's in my dreams. Okay, so I've stuck the first bit on the front here. I've also cut, what have I done? Oh, it's still in my basket. I've also cut some little strips. Now these are 3/4 of an inch wide, and they are as wide as your strip in the middle, plus 1/2 inch. So I've got 1/4 of an inch on each side, plus the width in the centre of that fold. And I'm going to stick these, let me see if the easiest way to show you. Right, that is how the card...
Go on, show it that way. If you want anything you want to show on the near cam, so anything you'd like to see, or there's an element that you missed, guys, just let us know, because we can zoom it in, or Dan can do something. Dan can do something to try and make it all a bit clearer. There we go.
So we actually fold these little bits into a Z fold as well. So one folds up, one folds down. You can see that there.
Yeah.
And I stick them all the same way. So I shall be sticking this inside my card there. Okay, and the 3 will go across that way. So I'm going to do it before I stick this down. I got a little bit of tape onto 3 of them. I'm going to drop it down just slightly.
That's it so you can see.
So I'm making my folds before I stick it. The reason I haven't put any tape on the other side is I'm going to put a little bit of wet glue because it gives me a little bit more play. So these 3 are just lining up, one either end, and then there'll be one in the middle then.
Yeah, I'll go through some comments. Tig Blake, afternoon from Somerset. Hi Tig, in Somerset. Maria, afternoon, great card Alison, have a great show. Thank you, Maria. Sheila Empson, loving the card, Ali. Sarah Legg, just joined in, so missed a bit, we'll catch up later. Hi Sarah. Amanda Davis, good afternoon everyone. Sarah Legg, centimetres. Yeah, centimetres. I prefer centimetres. And then
I don't know where
that's not going to start trending, is it? It's not like centimetres versus inches. But yeah, Elizabeth says, well, Mandy Bird says, yeah, inches and centimetres for me. So you guys use a bit of both. Elizabeth, inches mostly. Nancy Cooley Edwards says, hi, you're from Nashville, Tennessee, working on Christmas cards while watching.
Oh, welcome.
Is it warm in Nashville? Is it for Christmas? Is it a warm place for Christmas? Or is it just,
I mean,
let us know.
Okay.
I've had Christmas in Australia and it's too warm.
Is there?
It's like, they say Christmas on the beach, it's brilliant. Yeah. It's okay, but it's like 40 degrees sometimes. It's warm, and that's Celsius. Again, I don't want to get into another Celsius versus Fahrenheit.
CV there.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a little bit of glue, and I'm popping it in the middle there. So I'm trying to do it upside down. Don't ask me why.
Do you want me to...
Always adding an element of difficulty to
I know. I don't know why I'm doing it upside down. I could have made it easy for myself.
This is a variation.
Okay. Yeah.
It's all a variation.
Okay. So there's my strips across the bottom.
Yeah, can you see? Dan, if you could move on to there. There you go. Oh, that's
there's
a
my
good
strips
spot.
right across the bottom there. So I'm going to leave those to dry a little bit because there's going to be a little bit of weight on those. So I've cut 3 layers of our...
handmade... Have we got... Oh, I was going to say, you've got the handmade papers.
I've got the handmade papers. I've got a black layer. With the diamond layering dies, you've got a scallop and a plain and a scallop, and they all go down in increments. So I've cut the black out of a plain scallop. I think it was the largest I cut, I have a feeling. Then we have, so the black is plain, the cream is scalloped, and then the handmade papers are plain again, because I didn't really want a pattern on the handmade papers, because they're so decorative.
Yeah, they sort of do enough on the front. They are the pattern.
Exactly.
You don't need too much more.
But I do love them, and I know a lot of you bought them when they were on Creative Craft.
They did go quite quickly on Creative Craft, I remember. What have we got here? Sun is out in Cleethorpes, I think Mandy Bird said that. But Michelle said, hi from a cold but sunny Scotland. Yeah, I'd imagine it's getting cooler up there now.
The sun's come out here as well.
Sun's come up, so it's a bit brighter. Sorry if that's... as you said that, a shaft of light via Cleethorpes has come through. Lisa says, hi to the Tonic Trio. It's a chilly afternoon. Yeah, it's getting is getting a bit colder. Suford, hello Alison, Owain and Dan. That's a stonker of a card, Alison. We'll definitely be
bless
giving it a
you.
go. Definitely give it a go, Sue.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hashtag Tea Time with Tonic.
Hashtag Tea Time with
Definitely.
Tonic. Show it, and we'll show it on Friday.
Definitely.
And Zena says, good afternoon, Owain and Alison. I will come and see you on Saturday. Yeah, come over and see us,
come and
Zena.
see. Don't forget to come and see me as well. I don't want to be left out of this.
We should have some sort of secret handshake. Like when you, so, because I don't know you all by face, but you will like, you know me. So we just go, maybe like, I don't know, yeah, something like that. We just go, and we just, we go like that, and then we just know, we go, yeah, okay, we know.
Like, make the bird.
Make the bird, Tonic,
Yeah.
like the, just Tonic Live, we
Soar
know.
like an eagle, Tonic Live. Yes.
Yes, done.
So the champagne bottle, I've cut out a black. I've backed onto cream. I cut it again in gold and paper pieced some of the pieces back into the bottle. And I just think it looks such an elegant champagne bottle.
It's almost like when you paper piece, it's almost like colouring. I know a lot of people
It
are
is.
into colouring, but
It is.
it's
It could be colouring.
It is colour. You know, it reminds me of using paint on Microsoft when I was a kid, and you sort of fill in the gaps. You do like a
Yeah.
scribble and just. So the more the more details and the more gaps you have, the more you can paper piece. The
Exactly.
more individual you can make each die and create.
But this could be gilding flakes. It could
Yeah.
be glitter. It's whatever you like to use.
Definitely.
You know, everybody's got their favourite. It could be a gold pen.
Gold pen, yeah.
What I would say to you, if you're going to use a gold pen, I would cut an extra black layer, because if you got any gold onto the black, you'd see it straight away.
Yeah.
So I would put an extra black layer on the top to cover any bits of gold that you've put onto the black.
And give them a colour first before you stick them in, is it? Or rather than do it.
I would put the black onto the cream,
Yeah.
colour in the gold,
Yeah.
and then stick another black layer on top of it. So you've got an extra layer of card, so it makes it a thicker die cut. But it looks really neat then. So that's the front of our card, all decorated. Let's get rid of all my little sticky bits. Oh, I know what I didn't pick up. I got this one.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, we were
I'm
so
so-
close.
I know I
close.
foiled you then.
There's always something.
You know it's not I always forget something
Yeah.
every week.
The studio's a little bit like away from our offices, so it's only up the road, like literally, you know, like a 50-meter walk, 50-minute walk. But we get here, and Ali will usually just say, just as we're about to go live, it's like, oh, I haven't got my,
I haven't got the card.
Oh, I've forgotten. Yeah.
I've forgotten my card. And it's just like
I've forgotten all the tickets.
Dan just becomes a smoke silhouette as he's run and gone and got the card.
They're running down the stairs.
Oh, you know you love me,
So we
really.
do, definitely.
Okay, so what I've done with these, I don't know whether you can see it, but then I have cut lots of the
Go on,
presents.
show this, Cam.
I've cut lots of the little presents, and I've done them in gold. I've used the 3 colours, so they're all matching.
Is that showing on the? Is it showing on the
Yeah.
camera?
Oh, hang on.
Wait a sec. There we go. Yeah, we go.
Yeah,
Now you can
so
see
we've
that.
got gold,
on the one behind.
black and cream, and I've alternated the backing colours with them then and cut them out. You could paper piece them, you could glitter through them again. It depends on what the occasion is.
Yeah.
Then I've stuck them, I know this is whether you can see it, I'm sure you can because I can see it there. I've put them all on a thin piece of acetate. Now this isn't the construction acetate, it's not the thick one, it's the next one down. And it's not the very thin film one.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit in the middle. So I'm just going to pop them in, and you make them as long, as short as you like.
The last time we used acetate was. Come on, grab the acetate
We
card.
did an
it's in the
acetate
back.
card, didn't we?
Yeah. So we did. No, I
we
think
did that
we
one.
did a shaker card and we did the acetate.
And
So
we did that one.
I know a lot of people when we did these, everyone was asking. You know, they said surprised by the way to use acetate, or they hadn't known how to use them. So this was one. If Dan can show it close, this is one we did on a few shows back now, but it's there. If you want to watch the Tonic Lives, by the way, they're all uploaded. There's loads to watch through, plenty there. But we did that one, and we did the shaker as well. Another really nice,
There we are.
lovely shaker card. So,
Nice shaky,
behind
shaky.
it. Yeah, so there's a shaker card, but there's some we've used acetate, and we're using acetate again. And I think they do, they do have a value in craft.
Oh,
and they do have,
definitely. And if you have used acetate and you've got strips, don't throw your strips out. because this is a perfect time to use them. What I'm doing here, I'm just putting a little bit of double-sided tape on the bottom, and I'm just going to slot them in at different lengths because it gives it more of that wow, everything's popping out of your card.
Yeah.
But I've also left some without any acetate on them. So if, for instance, the long die by here, this one, I could stick another one underneath it, which we will do.
Yeah.
So bear with me a sec.
No problem. So Ricky Thomas, hi from sunny Swarton, Asia. Lovely card, Alison. Going to make this later, but got to have my tonic fix. Yeah, don't start yet.
Yeah.
Just wait.
I'll stay with this.
Stay with us till the end, right? And it's a beautiful day here, but cold analysis from Sheila. You aren't lying because we're just back from Bridgend and it's the same over there. Yeah, you must live close by. Angela, nearly missed you. Just remembered you were live. Yeah, watch it all back later. You can see the start, but you'll stay with us till the end and chat along too. Tracy Sutton, hello from Margaret Sutton, and I'm working, so we'll catch up later on. Much love to you both, Alison. You should be on CNC demoing the die. You'll be brilliant.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh yeah. Hi Tracy and hi Margaret as well. I hope you're feeling a lot better. You must be on the mend now, Margaret. So hope you're doing well and getting back into your crafting. Zena says, Alison, I'm only 4'5". I'm probably only 4 in my wheelchair, so we'll have a bit of fun with the men if they're standing in front of me.
I just find a nice young man in Tesco's to get the stuff off the top shelves for me.
That's where they found me. No,
Yeah.
that wasn't.
That's how I started.
Would you like? Can you get me that? That's how
Excuse me, young man.
That's how we all started. Alison found us in Tesco's.
Yeah.
Sarah Legg, yay, go centimetres. Yes, come on, centimetres. Didn't think I'd say that this morning when I was when I got up. Christine Bloomer, inches for me. And we got Paola's joined us. Hello, Owain and Alison. Hi, Paola.
Hiya,
Hope you're good.
Paola.
And Nikki Gilbert, hi guys, missed the start of the show as I was out walking the dog in the sunshine. We'll catch up later. Fab card, Alison. Yeah, watch us back later on. All uploaded on YouTube and on Facebook. One of the benefits of going on YouTube, by the way, guys, is that if you don't even have to have a YouTube account, I think. It pauses. If you're watching a longer video, because some of our videos are longer, it just, every time you go back to that video, it'll stay where you were. So you don't have to keep, searching back and forth on that. So it's quite a cool little feature. So you don't.
But if you do have a YouTube account, make sure to subscribe.
Yeah.
And also, there's a new feature on YouTube that have the bell symbol.
The bell symbol, yeah.
So you get a notification every time we upload a video.
Yeah, so if you are on YouTube, you do watch
clever.
videos. Yeah, like us on there and subscribe on there so we can update you when we're live. We'll give you a notification. You can watch back because the more subscribers we get, the more we can do stuff like this and have some mini tutorials, and we'll try and get some for you, little bits and pieces for you from behind the scenes stuff. So you guys know what goes on at Tonic.
You feel the content.
You feel the content. Can you hear Dan, by the way, today, guys? Because he's speaking, but usually we use a different mic. I'm not sure you can.
No, I'm mute today now. This is the problem.
You probably have. You've just seen me just laughing away or chuckling at Dan, and you can't hear him. So.
Pointing off screen, laughing.
But yeah, Dan. We'll have to get Dan a little mic as well. So he's on here too.
I put my witty banter in.
Wasted. Dan.
You know we like to hear your witty banter.
Wasted.
So I'm just adding a few more of these prezzies. I've put some foam pads on the back, and obviously they're going to be sticky on all sides, but what I would do afterwards is rub a little bit of talc over the sticky bits that I don't want to remain sticky.
Yeah. Is that a good, if you...
Yeah.
Does the sticky return, or is that just pretty much it gone then?
It takes the sticky away completely.
Yeah, that's good.
Could be corn flour, anything along those lines. Oh, I've got another one on a bit of tape here, on a bit of acetate.
That's good, because although, a card looks good, you need to be able to hold it and touch it and...
Exactly.
And be able to, you don't want to, be sticky and,
Exactly, you don't want your fingers all gummed up on it.
Well, we've had some messy crafts in the recent weeks with the Nouveau Extravaganza, which was a show a few weeks back. So it was last Tuesday we did a later show, Nouveau Extravaganza. So different ways to use Nouveau. So if you haven't seen that, it's either further down on the Facebook page. So if you scroll down,
or in the video section.
On the video section, or if you go into YouTube, just you watch this on one of the featured videos there. So you'll be able to watch us. Type in Tonic Studios and you should find it. And yeah, so a good fun show with lots of Nouveau on it.
Here's a good gig.
Made this candle. Still some stuff. It shows how the lack of tidying which goes on. This is pretty much everything here from that.
Oh, wait, here's something.
So there we go. I got one more year that I can pop on, and I think that'll be it then.
Lisa says, yes, I can hear Dan the man.
Oh, way!
I'd assume we would get complaints if we couldn't. I knew
Yeah.
I knew he must be
What have
heard
we
somewhere.
I'm just looking if there's any gaps I can see that I haven't covered. And I'm just adding the rest onto the gaps.
There we go.
There we are. So we've got plenty little prezzies.
The depth
pop
on that,
out
like,
to
so if you're
there.
looking at it from that, you can see that
So like,
Yeah.
is a lot, you know.
So the other bit I've got then is the birthday wishes die. And again, as always, I've cut it in cream and black. I do like cream, black and
Cream and
gold
black,
here. I think I've probably done
I
quite a
don't think you say
I
maybe you
haven't,
have,
have
but
I?
maybe there's some of the ones we've given out. Oh, there was a. Oh, no, I think that card you maybe didn't. I mean, you and Karen have got quite a similar tasting colour because Karen did. I think she
I
did
think
that.
we have.
That one. Yeah. But yeah, that's a.
But I like black anyway.
Yeah.
I love to do black and white as well.
I've seen a lot of cards on the Tonic live chat. You know, always looking on the chat groups and things like that for stuff that that we can do tutorials of and cool cards that we've seen out there. A lot of gold, and I've seen the gold and turquoise.
Yes.
And it goes like it's quite a cool,
Turquoise is a really popular colour,
Yeah.
and teals and things.
I hadn't thought, seen them doing it like that with gold before, but it looks really good.
Okay, I'm not sure whether I know I've shown you this, but if there's anyone that hasn't seen it, the way I do it, these dies are exactly the same shape, obviously. So I'm just going to lay the die slightly underneath. So the cream one is slightly underneath the black one, but it's slightly to the left as well. To the right, sorry. Don't even know my left from my right. So we go.
Are you a left? Are you a right? I'm a right girl.
I'm a right-handed girl. I am a right-handed girl. I can assure you of that. So, no, we're not on there.
finding so much information.
I know,
on
it's
YouTube
just.
today. Owen's 5'9", a righty.
Is it righty?
Well, I went to
That profile
join.
building is big, coming up big.
I know,
time.
yeah.
I went to join a gym, and they measured, they measure your
They give you a
height
full,
and
yeah.
everything. And she measured me, and she said, "You're 4'11" and 3/4. I nearly fell over. I thought I was 5'1", 5'1.5".
Oh,
So
they're
I'm
taking it
Telling
extreme.
yourself.
When you're only 5'1.5", you definitely don't want to lose an
No,
inch.
no.
So that's our little shadowed layer. And now I've got a little bit of funky glue on the back. I know I was absolutely gutted.
I know, it's sad like that.
It means I'm getting old.
No, I know what you mean. Like, do you have I'd have jeans, and you can have, in men's jeans, you have long, reg and short, and I'd be like, oh yeah, having a reg bit, and it'd always go under the bottom, like you wear down the back. It's like,
Yeah.
it wasn't too long, but I'd have I'm not, obviously you see I'm a pretty slim guy, so I'd be like a 30, like long, or I'd buy them thinking, oh, they're all right, and they'd just be going like, the backs would just wear down. You just have the front going over the front like hooves, and it was just
Like flares.
But then you accept like a short leg. That's what the right size, So
You don't want to admit it.
when you're younger, you kid yourself. I think into
I hate to tell you this, but even a short leg is too
even a
long
short leg,
on me.
just shorts is it for you, I think.
Yeah. I bought a pair of jeggings, and they were meant to be crop jeggings. They were down to my ankles. It's the only pair of trousers I've never had to shorten.
Stick to that. That's it. Know your size.
Exactly. Yeah. Know my where I fit into things,
that's
isn't
it.
it?
Yeah.
Cropped length
Know your-
trousers.
Like,
Okay, so we've got a little bit of our glitter glue. I think this is the honey gold. I think. So I'm going to pop some little jewels onto the champagne glass, because there's little bubbles that are embossed, and I think it just adds a nice little effect.
That's it. Hopefully you might not be able to see on the camera there too much yet, but we'll show you a bit closer.
I'll show you closer,
There you go. So
and you
see.
can pick them up then. Yeah, just got nice little bubbles.
Yeah.
A bit blurry, but there.
bubbles.
Yeah.
So I think they can
Yeah.
get that.
So we'll add a couple of little
Champagne bubbles, because
Champagne
it is a
bubbles
celebration
on the
birthday
corners.
card.
Well, I think this is a special celebration card.
I think this is a.
It's got to be a special birthday, I think, for this, hasn't it? Your milestone birthdays,
This is a milestone
I think.
birthday. We were talking. I think I think it was us last week, and we said, you know, where people put the money in the cards and things like that. You know, when people and kids are shaking them out, you should hide it. Make sure you can hide it.
Well,
like,
you
put
could
it behind there.
if you didn't stick this down totally, you could slot
Sort of tenner in there.
anything in there.
Tenner. So there's a
I don't know.
The only other bit I would do now, if you can see in there, I'm not sure whether you can or not, there's little bits of acetate.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting the comments and stuff.
Yeah, I was going to go
Dan.
through the YouTube comments. There, let me
Hang
pull it
on.
back. There we go, so you can see.
The little bits of acetate that are longer. Oh, I don't know whether I can show you. There we are, there's a couple here. They're a little bit long. Well, that's all I would do, would trim those off with the scissors. But I'm going to leave that dry at the moment because, knowing me, I will smudge the drops. And that's our card. It does go flat, so it will go in the post.
We'll show that it will.
Comparison shop.
It will go in the post. That's it. Something you need to consider. I know I seem to care more than anyone else about the postage on these cards because I say I post
I
most of the
didn't
day.
like you to fret.
I don't like to fret, but that
Didn't want you to
I
fret.
think you're still going to need. You could go large
that
letter,
would
but I
be
think
a large.
a large
I
letter.
would
You
say.
could do it. Yeah, yeah.
I would
it's
definitely
okay,
say a
2
large
seconds.
letter.
Right. Also, I'm just going to go through some highs here of what I've got. Yeah, I'll leave the card stand, and you don't need to, so you guys can see what we've made. And
I'm going to pop
if you
this
have-
one down because of the glitter on it.
if you have caught us at the end and you haven't watched, there we go. Right. So if you have caught us at the end today and you haven't been able to watch the whole show, it's all uploaded shortly after this. So it'll go live on Facebook. Then it's usually a little longer on YouTube, so it's back up on there in about an hour's time. So it'll all be there. That's the card we made. I'll go through some. I've got what a fab card from Nikki. Nikki Halson.
Oh, bless you.
Justine, wowzers, wonderful card. Thank you, Justine. Angela Field, great card, Alison. Must try this with my music dies. Yay.
Definitely.
Cool music card. Justine, gold and teal is my favourite, and more recently copper and black, stepping out of my colour comfort zone. Yeah, step out, everyone. Step out of your colour comfort zones. Teresa, nice cards. Thank you, Teresa. Barbara Allen, I finally got to see you live. Love to see the Tonic crew craft away. Yeah, well, Alison, I try and help and chat away, I guess. Amanda Davis, great card, Alison. Lynn Spinks, love the card. Keep them coming. Tonic and Conran, fabulous card. You just got the end, so we'll have to watch on YouTube. Yeah, we'll watch it back on YouTube. And Sarah Legg, lovely card, Alison. We'll definitely have a go in inches, though. Lol. So that's good. Yeah, anyways, let me go through the YouTube. You want to show some love to the people who write on here because sometimes we don't see them all the time. Dorothy Lowe, love your products. Come to Montreal, Canada.
Hey.
Oh,
Tell the
we'd love to.
bosses.
We'll be there.
Email in.
I'll give you the direct email so you can send them.
We'd love to
Say-
come.
You know, who it may concern, send the Tonic Trio to Montreal.
Montreal. Wow, I've been to Toronto, Canada when I was younger, and I loved it. In winter time though, wow, wind chill and how cold it was. It was the first skyscrapers I'd seen, and it was just it was a really good time there. So we got so happy you're constructing the card since I've been wanting to make one. What is the final card size, Al?
The final card size is exactly the same as an A5 card. So I'll give you measurements. Because the only difference is we've got a few little presents that are popping over the top. But you don't have to have them popping over the top. You can make sure that they all contain in the card. So I'll just give you the card size, which is 5 7/8
Inches, yeah.
inches.
Centimetres.
Inches.
Tiny little card.
I know. 5 7/8 by 7 1/4.
There we go. So hopefully that helped Linda.
I haven't got centimetres on you, so I can't even give you
If
that.
any of that wasn't clear, just drop us a message. support@tonic-studios.com. That's where, because I work in customer service at Tonic and look after that here. So I'll give you a reply on that. So yeah, she's loved that bottle. Yeah, I think that should be.
It's
Is it in
beautiful.
there? If you're in Montreal, Canada, it should be in the US and North America maybe now. That bottle. I'll have to check on that for you. What do you do with the samples you make? Well, samples we make, we keep them on the shelf as for the thing. But samples you make, Alison makes samples for Crit and Craft. There's a Crit and Craft USA and things that she makes samples and shows them on there and put together. But we keep them here, and you've got, I say it's a waste sometimes because you've got all these
There's a lot.
beautiful cards. And Dan is clear as a bell from stamping. To NS, is that Nova Scotia or is that an NS? Dan's going to find out. How fun, Linda says back. You'll have to tell us because
tell us.
so NS is a bit. I'm sure there are loads of places set from NS.
Yeah.
And see, my mother and I would argue whose leg's the longest. One was 18 inches, the other one 21 inches. That's a
I'm
good
there
argument
with
to have.
you. I am there with you.
How do they have to? They sit next to each other and measure legs with it. Yeah, Nova Scotia. Yeah, wonderful card. I'll have to check out the dyes used. Thanks so much. Yeah, awesome, Linda. And yeah, Nova Scotia. Awesome. Yes. Got it. Cool. We're coming to Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
We'll visit anywhere. Just invite us.
Just send emails to all the bosses.
Send an email to everyone,
Yeah,
Tonic,
yeah.
And we'll get us there. But awesome, lovely comments. Once again, Dan, love the way you say my name. So what go on, say Teresa Singleton.
Teresa Singleton.
Dan, you're getting a fan club.
Yeah,
I
fan
mean,
club.
like I said, I think it's an element of mystery to it. It's just like, you know,
Nobody sees.
nobody sees the man
He
behind the camera.
he has
Yes,
been featured
you
in one
have.
video. One
You
video.
have.
Dan has
Go
been.
back and look at all of them. We won't tell you which one. Just keep looking for me.
Yeah,
I'll turn up.
We got Mary Wilkie says must try this as a Christmas card. Amanda Gillen, hi everyone, what an amazing card. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, and Diane Harden, hello from Arizona, awesome. Tina Curtis, great card, found to make it for you. Oh, bound to make it for sure, I think she said. So brilliant, yeah. Thanks everyone for lovely comments, really great from all over the place again, once again. And
Lovely.
I hope it stays nice and you have a good rest of the week.
Small feature, the hashtag #Tonic.
Yeah, hashtag. So coming up in future weeks, if you you want to put on there Ask Tonic, what we're going to do is maybe do a video one time of the week where we answer your crafty questions. Not necessarily it's be Tonic related, just craft questions general. Because we got the experts here, we got plenty between Ali, Karen, Jodie, Dawney, all the ladies, Mandy,
Sean.
Sean. I got to do them all now to not diss
You
her.
are.
Paola, I was only
Vicky,
going to do a few and then I wouldn't have to.
Claire,
Vicky, Claire. So
Nikki.
Nikki, we
Such a
can
big team.
ask them. So any crafty questions you have, we'll answer them, direct, and we'll do a little short video back to you. So if you put it in the comments after this video is finished, or we'll do another place you can do it as well. But if you put there with your question followed by hashtag Ask Tonic, we'll be able to do a future video, another little thing, another cool little video which we can do, which you'll be able to see to break up the time before. I know you wait so desperately until Wednesday for Tonic Live. So yeah, waiting for you to get your fix on a Monday or a Tuesday to see us again. Or questions about postage generally, you can ask myself and I'll.
Ask the postman.
Or customer service to just questions. I'll get back to you on that. But that's it. So a reminder, we're going to be at the NEC on Saturday for a special Fingers Crossed Live. And if we are live, we'll tell you the time we're going to be live and you can join us. But
We'll do an event at some point soon. So Tonic Live Chat, make sure to go over there, subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Join the group.
join the group on Tonic Live Chat. But we'll update you and you can watch and hopefully be catch up. We'll announce that competition winner, the big Nouveau Extravaganza competition. So yeah, that's it from us. I think Dan's going to go through the social media.
Karen will be here Friday for Tea Time with Tonic.
Yeah, so Friday, Tea Time with Tonic, that's our place where your card share, so we show all your cards. Karen's going to be here, and I think I'm moving house, so Dan is going to be here.
Yeah.
Dan's going to be here with Karen, so a bit of a change lineup.
Great.
Wow.
The element of mystery is gone.
You'll have to get dressed, Dan. He does it naked, every week.
Sitting here.
You've heard of the naked chef?
Yeah.
He just does
Dan's
it,
the naked
You're telling
cameraman.
me I've got to make an appearance.
He just does it in his dressing gown.
gown.
so we got Facebook, so if you're watching on YouTube, you haven't liked our Facebook, get over to our Facebook, all our launches, times, things about Tonic Live, things like that, you can catch up, plenty on there on Facebook. YouTube, go over to YouTube if you're watching on Facebook, like and subscribe to our channel. There's loads of stuff. So the little bits and pieces of the Ask Tonic might just be a YouTube sort of exclusive there, so we can show it as it works better on there a little bit. So we may do it on there. So you subscribe there and you'll be the first to know then when it gets uploaded. Pinterest, I see more and more of you going on Pinterest now and getting used to it. It's a cool thing for not just craft stuff, everything. Ali said about gardening last week. You got lots of stuff for inspiration and lots of bits and pieces that you can
Cleaning
find.
tips.
Cleaning tips is good,
tips
yeah,
are
like
on
stuff
there.
like that. Just general tips on there. But all of our launches have got a board on there. So what I mean by a board is just a place where lots of photos, just a collection of photos, like an photo album of lots of our cards that we've done. So the samples you mentioned that Ali's done, there's plenty on there of that Ali's done. We got the Instagram. So the Instagram is all behind the scenes stuff. So little bits of stuff that we don't necessarily show. It doesn't fit with our Facebook or YouTube, anything like that. So it's little bits and pieces where we give you the sneak peek, and we'll do plenty on the weekend, Dan. We'll see if we can get some at the NEC and show some other stuff, some other sides of the crafters, and we'll go visit Ali on a stall as well.
Don't leave me out, please.
And Twitter, that's a bit of everything. So if you do follow us on Twitter, there's loads on there. There's just updates you with show times and our bloggers and what they're doing and keeping up to date. Yeah, and upload your cards to Tonic Live chat page, which is the group goes along with this, which is in the description, and hashtag it Tea Time with Tonic. So say who the card was for, any interesting features, and hashtag Tea Time with Tonic, and we'll have a little chat. If you're not sure what that is, there's programs, examples of what that show goes like on YouTube, where it's just us having a chat. Not that any different to this.
But we show your cards instead.
We show your cards instead of Ali's, and we have a bit of fun on a Friday to wind it down then for the weekend. So awesome, thanks once again for all your lovely comments, and especially on YouTube and on Facebook. Brilliant guys from all over the world, and hope you enjoyed Ali's card, and we'll upload that. So we'll see you soon, guys. All right, we'll see you Friday. We'll see you on the weekend.
See you at the NEC.
Yep, see you at the NEC, guys.
Bye.
Bye.